Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Carolla. Loveline, coast to coast.
Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew's a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Hey there, Drew.
Hey, what's going on?
Elisa Donovan is our guest tonight. You know her from, let's see, probably Beverly Hills 90210, at least at the beginning, and Clueless, and Night at the Roxbury. And now Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which is switched over from ABC to the WB. Yeah. And now Sabrina's, is she off at, she's off at college now?
Yes, she is.
Now,
she goes to college, and that's where I come into the picture. Oh, you know what? That's my phone.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm having a weird experience right now because I'm feeling like the last time I came here, which was so long ago, my phone rang then, too.
Oh, really?
And I'm starting to feel like...
Hey, if it's someone telling you you're on the radio, I want to talk to them.
It's really weird happening.
All right,
Let me just turn that off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do that. Hey, Danielle, dim the light, would you? It's a little harsh in here. As you know, I like to wind down. And Drew's unwound and likes to nod off by 11 o'clock. WB, all right, so give me all the particulars. No, wait a minute, because I know, I was always a huge fan of the TGI Friday. Not because I liked any of the shows on it.
You're saying so much about
yourself. Here's how I'm going to feel.
No, there's a couple of things.
Do you know the average age viewer of that is?
11, and that's in the retarded kid category. For the regular kid, it's down to 7 or 8. Well, listen, here was my deal. Okay. I cannot watch primetime TV for the most part or feel like I'm gypped because I'm always coming here to work.
Right.
But Friday nights, I'm home. And so I'm watching whatever's on TV from 8 o'clock to 10:30 is what I'm going to watch because I've missed it.
Ideal, then.
I don't care if I don't like the shows. That's my point. I don't care if the shows weren't made for me. I'm sitting there watching Boy Meets World and Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Well, now, when you watch Sabrina, the other shows that follow are great shows. Another new show called Grosse Pointe. I'm suddenly...
Oh, boy. That's all right. It's only 2 nights in a row. Network. Grosse Pointe is on. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, everyone watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Wait, all right. So, you just... let's see. We'll get a scratch pad for Elisa to use because I got to ask her some questions.
Just more code. Have her tap it out for you.
No, you just yell it to me and I'll repeat it into my mic. ABC has dropped the TGI lineup, right? Yes. And that started. When did that start? It hasn't started yet, has it?
What?
Their dropping of the TGI lineup. No, it hasn't.
No, it has stopped.
It has stopped. Okay. When did Sabrina switch to WB?
This season.
This season.
Friday night is the first.
There we go. Right. Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't
Friday
missing
night at 8 o'clock, the 22nd, is the premiere episode for this season.
Right. And now Sabrina's
on the WB.
Sabrina's off at college.
Yes. She goes to college. She moves away from the aunts, and I play the resident advisor in the university house that she moves into.
Right.
And we go to school together, and it's really funny.
Drew throws the RA term out quite liberally on this show.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Not on the show. It's when we speak in colleges.
And you've mentioned it on this show. Why don't you talk to your RA? And for me...
Oh, see,
I don't
think you'd want to be talking to me. To my Morgan, my character.
But, yeah, you're filling
she's very incompetent.
Sinbad's big shoes from the Real World. No, what was that show? New World? What was that one?
A Different World.
A Different World. There we go.
I loved that show.
I know. No one else did that.
It's right in the sweet spot, though.
All right. And enjoy it while you can, though, because whenever they go off to college, it's the kiss of death. You realize you got about 3 more episodes, so save that money.
No. See, the good thing is it's a new network. It's a whole new feeling to the show, so it's kind of like it's kismet in a way. You know, everything happened at the right time.
Okay.
It's breathing new life.
And because it's on the WB, are they going to, you know, is she going to say, like, kiss my black ass and stuff like that?
No, it's definitely skewed a little bit older.
They're going to funk it up a little?
The young audience will still appreciate it and be able to watch it, but it is getting a little bit edgier and a little bit older. Like, for instance, I go to the movies, you know, in lace pants.
Right.
And,
very good.
A little half shirt.
And the voice of the cat's going to be done by Matt Penn now. They got rid of the Jewish kid. Whoever did that voice. Okay.
No, the cat is back.
April, you bring the cat with you? I mean, does Sabrina bring the cat with her to the door?
Well, she doesn't want to, but the cat keeps showing up.
It's a warlock. What do you expect?
Yeah.
April?
Yeah.
You're 16. What's up?
Well, I have a girlfriend because I'm, like, bi, and... like, we're keeping it from our families as a secret, and I don't know whether we should, like, tell our families or not, because our families are, like, really, really close.
I think this is a girl talking.
Is this April, the guy, the girl?
Yeah.
This is April, the young lady?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're lesbian.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, because you sounded a little like a teenage boy that sounded like a girl.
16.
Sounds older than that, no?
Well, like, yeah, the people tours of duty and...
In them? Do you smoke, April?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
You've been smoking for years. At 16, imagine that. Yeah, no kidding.
Smoking since I was, like, 6.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I'm not going to let my feeling on smoking with my kids is when they're 8 or 10, old enough to make a, responsible, informed decision.
They
And
can
that's
roll their own
business.
cigarettes, right?
Yeah, they roll their own, but at 6, no way. No way they smoke it. Hey, April?
Yeah.
What happened to you? Someone did something horrible to you?
No.
Come on.
No.
Start smoking when you're 6, lesbian? Come on.
Nobody beat you or hit
No,
you?
it's because I, like, threatened my brother that if he didn't let me smoke, I would tell my mom.
No one hit you?
Huh?
No one hit you?
No.
All right. Well,
I don't
believe it either.
Oh, boy, she smoked pot, too.
You smoke a lot of weed, April?
No.
Seriously? Yeah, you do, right?
Not me.
Okay. Okay.
If you're not going to answer questions, we're going to talk.
Hey, April.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just put you on hold for a long period of time. Hey, listen to me.
Wow, there's power in that little button there.
Oh, I wish I had one for everyone in life.
Oh.
I really
Walk
do.
through the world, right?
Oh, my God. I would use it.
Sorry, I'm going to put you on hold there.
I would have carpal tunnel syndrome in my hand from pressing that button at least 150 times a day. You know what that button would be like for me? It'd be like the cell phone. You know when you get your cell phone bill and you think, geez, how many minutes did I talk last month? And you go, well, let's see, I talked to Rick for 20 minutes on, that was on the 3rd. 40 minutes, 780 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like, holy Christ, are you kidding? The phone must have been left on or someone stole it. Someone must have stole it while I was asleep.
I've never had a cell phone bill that has been less than 700 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy. But if you were to estimate...
I can't explain it.
If you were to estimate...
I would say, 2 hours.
Yeah, and that would be...
Know what I mean?
You'd be
That's
covered.
That'd
be that would be padded.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to put that... That's what would happen with that button. I'd use it 700 times a day. So April can just sit on hold for a second. And let me just say something to all the ladies out there. And not so much the guys on this one, but the ladies. I knew of women who I went to grade school with, junior high with, and then the high school with. Some of them were the most popular and the most beautiful in the 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and were actually sort of spent, burnt out, and over the hill by the 11th grade. I mean, too much hard living, too many boys, too much drinking. The notion of being 16, 17 years old, and guys don't do this. And I don't mean to sound gender like a genderist. Does that mean
gender bias?
Gender bias. But the point is guys are somehow more elastic.
There's no version of this male.
I knew women that looked like they were 40
right.
and rode hard and put away wet at 17 years old. And I'm telling you, April over here at 16 started smoking at 6. Smokes a decent amount of weed. I'm sure she drinks a little. And you can hear it in her voice. She's 16 and already sounds spent. And I got to tell you, that ain't a good... That's like pulling a car off the lot and pulling in your driveway and it has 100,000 miles on it. That's not a good sign.
But the thing is, nobody's telling, clearly.
I'm telling her
Nobody's
right
telling
now.
these people,
Hey,
well, that's a good thing.
April,
Yeah.
I know everything's funny because you're 16 and you don't give a damn, but I'm telling you, you got to straighten out a little bit. Do you hear me?
You are saying I do stuff that I don't even do.
That's right. That's right, man. All right, so you're lesbian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how'd you become a lesbian again?
I don't know. I've known it for a long time.
Where's your dad?
He's in prison.
Now we're getting somewhere. All right, here's the good news. The good news is you're not going to get pregnant, right?
Exactly.
That is good news.
But have you been pregnant before?
I have a baby.
Oh,
I knew it. I knew it. Listen.
kills me.
All right, but here's the deal. We got a 16-year-old lesbian, and I knew that she'd been pregnant before. Now, what are the chances of someone who's 16 just being pregnant before, and what are the chances of a 16-year-old lesbian of being pregnant before? But I can hear that white trash in that voice, and I knew Daddy was in prison, and I knew it. I knew she had a kid. Oh, April. Come on, baby. You want to end up like your dad?
Yeah, right.
What are you doing with this kid?
The condom busted.
Who's taking care of the child?
Me.
Oh,
Please.
Really?
Yeah.
No, hamster.
I
Got
have
a child.
3 jobs.
You got 3 jobs?
So you're obviously not in school. You just quit school.
Not by choice.
Yeah, but that's fine. Okay, listen, you don't need school. I didn't need school either. Look, I'm literally a millionaire now. I get paid to make fun of people.
Yes, you do. You need school.
All right, listen, April.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what your question is. You got to focus on that kid of yours. Is it a boy or a girl?
A girl.
Oh, good. That's good. Okay. I'll be shocked if she's not pregnant by 14 and a half. But you make it your life's work not to have what happened to you happen to her. Okay.
What do you mean you kill her?
She ain't having no kids.
All right, that's good.
No one ever raised a hand to you.
Nah.
What's your dad in prison for?
He's in prison for trafficking controlled substance.
Okay.
And no one ever. There's no way
listen,
that she wasn't beaten roundly. There's no
She
way.
had to be.
But also, and she said she doesn't do any drugs.
Of course she does. Of course she does.
April, come on, Mama. You got to be a good mama now, right?
Oh, I am a good mom. I take care of my kids.
Okay, where are you living? At home?
No, I have my own place.
I see. All right. Hey, April, I'm sorry for what's happened to you so far in your life, but don't exacerbate things and make things worse. And take care of your kid, please.
Wait,
all right?
but wasn't her original question
Don't
whether
care.
or not she should tell
Doesn't
somebody
matter.
she's a lesbian?
It's all.
Lord, yeah.
Who cares?
Drew, what is that?
Rearranging deck chairs on the
Right,
Titanic.
Yeah, exactly. So people call in a lot, right, and have some question, which is just some sort of a cover, right?
Fluff.
I mean, it's just fluff, and they basically want you to get to the root of the problem.
No, they don't want us to.
They don't want
we
us
just
to.
do it.
But how? Wow.
Well, she didn't volunteer
We're
any
really
of that
predictable
information.
beings, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
Very.
Yes. She's 16 and a lesbian, and I felt very strongly she had a kid or was pregnant.
Mm.
Now, what the hell's that? I mean,
The
why would you
accent,
think of that?
that's why. That's what makes
Right.
it.
I asked where her dad was because I knew there was something up with that, too. Yeah, it's very predictable. Marcel? Sadly predictable.
Hello?
You're 16. What's up?
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I've been going to for like a couple years now, I've been having pain in my ass. Like when I go... sorry, man, I'm sorry.
Oh, listen.
I apologize.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm putting you on hold for that, you
man,
idiot. Listen. Okay, here's
Maybe
what...
he really did, though.
I know,
See,
but-
I'm such a sucker. I don't
really
think I
did.
could do this show every night because I would really want to, like...
No, I believe him. I'm just punishing him for using the S word.
Oh, I see.
Lisa didn't notice that.
I get you. Oh, I know, I didn't. It just went right over my head.
You're going to be disappointed too, young lady.
Okay.
All right,
She's going to get the whole button.
let's get the show.
Oh, no.
Brad,
Yeah?
you're 16?
Yeah, I got a problem.
All right.
I'm going to college, and there's this girl that I know she likes me, and I kind of feel bad about, I haven't had sex with her yet, but I know I can, and I kind of feel bad about, doing it. So I'm not sure if I should, and I wanted your opinion on it.
She's going to college or you're going to college?
No, I am.
You haven't asked us a question yet.
Yeah, I'm going to college, and there's this girl that I know likes me.
In college as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you know what he's saying? You know what he's saying? He's saying that there's a girl who he doesn't think is attractive, he doesn't really like in any way, but knows that has a crush on him, and he wants to sleep with her.
Yeah.
He likes her.
You do?
I like her,
Here's the deal. I like this girl. Should I sleep with her?
I did, I just feel bad about it.
Why?
She doesn't know I'm so young. So I'm 16.
So you're going to college, meaning you're currently attending college at 16.
Oh, sorry,
That's all right.
Old,
That's all right. And she attends the same college?
Yeah.
Regular college?
Junior college.
Well, who cares? She's not going anywhere.
So you
tell her whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
All right, thanks a lot, man.
She'll be glad. Brad, what are you in college so early? I mean, junior college so early for?
Because I wanted to go to college early.
People don't go to junior college early.
No, they do. They do when they get thrown out of high school.
No, I just don't want to. I don't want to go to regular college right now and be 16. I don't want to move out of the house yet.
I see.
And I'm going to a different college far away from home.
Where are you going?
Humboldt, and then Berkeley Law.
You're gonna go to Humboldt after you get out of junior college.
Yeah. When I turn 18, I'm going to go Humboldt, and I want to go to Berkeley.
Then you think you're going to get to Berkeley from Humboldt? No way. You're going to open a bong shop. I know what goes on. Don't worry.
Liberal colleges there are.
That's the point. No.
Why not? Really?
That's my point. You're going to go to Humboldt. You're gonna open a bong shop.
No
You're gonna wear thong suits.
Go look at the makeup of the Bolt Law School class and see where the students come from.
All right, here's my point. Don't worry, Brad. You'll be happy. Don't worry. You will be happy.
Ooh, that's more pot.
That's true.
You smoke a fair amount of weed, Brad?
Yeah.
He's already on his way. Oh, you're gonna be great in Humboldt.
You can tell by the laugh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All I need is a safety wedge, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
Yeah, that's good. All right, Brad, have sex with her, have fun.
He might as well stop. Just sort of get off the bus at Humboldt and just stay. He'll be fine.
He'll be happy.
One-way ticket.
He'll be happy
until the pot depression kicks in. But that's about 10 years away.
In his 40s.
Oh, Elise, got something to tell us?
No, I just feel like
I
wish everybody would just stop smoking pot.
Really? Why?
Because it bores me to tears, number one, and it just is frying every single person's brain.
Yeah, it does. It does take the edge off you a little bit.
Oh man!
But that's good.
It's just.
I like that.
Oh God!
I like a lot of that. What do you want? A bunch of smart people running around beating you out for jobs?
These people with a heartbeat. It's just. I think it's just really sad.
No, I like it because it sort of thins the herd out a little. Makes it easier for us to get around.
It definitely,
you know what I mean?
Well, it definitely thins the herd.
Because it's all relative. You now seem smarter.
And it's all. Oh.
Well, it also
you think about
siphons people out, softens alcoholics away from alcohol.
Yeah.
Into pot.
Yeah. And if they were drunk, they'd be fighting and running red lights and broadsiding you.
So evils, I suppose.
Oh, listen, I like a stone society.
You know, I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person by any means, but it's all kind of a balanced thing.
That's right. And that is the thing with pot, which is everyone I know who smokes a ton of it says they don't have a problem with it, they just can't quit. Stefan?
How you doing?
And then they add...
I'm going to find a job later.
Then they add they don't want to quit after that. Stefan, you're 18.
Yeah. How you doing, Adam?
Good.
I want to say, first off, I'm totally with you on that shotgun idea.
Yeah.
With the blank and then the sand pellets or whatever.
No, rock salt.
Yeah, rock salt. There you go.
Yeah. I think it bears repeating because it's always bad radio when we talk about something that no one else knows what we're talking about. We had a security expert on the show a couple of nights back, and I've always wanted a gun in the house for protection, but I always knew that I would kill myself with this gun. Or
accidentally, like you would,
I might get drunk and kill myself.
Oh dear.
Or it could happen. Or I'd trip, running with a gun and kill myself. It might be an accidental
kind
homicide.
of like playing with scissors, right?
Or I'd end up shooting one of my buddies who was breaking in to my house. I would end up doing some damage with this gun, but yet I wanted the protection. And then people say, all right, well, here's what you do. You keep the pistol in the upper shelf of the closet, and then you keep the ammunition buried out in the backyard away from the gun, and that's great until you hear the intruder breaking in at night.
Somebody breaking in, you say, hold on, let me just dig up the bullet bullets in the backyard.
Let me go down to my safe deposit box so I can get my Barney Fife one piece of ammunition and then run back up to the house so I can shoot you with it. That doesn't work either. So I had this plan for a shotgun. Shotguns are great because they got that pump sound, and that scares the bejesus out of everybody.
Definitely.
You don't have to be a great shot with that shotgun. It scatters everywhere. And they have shotguns that hold like 8 rounds, and they're semi-automatic, and as fast as you can pump them is as fast as you can shoot them. I was going to put 8 rounds in there. The first round was going to be a blank, so it just got the big boom. So I got the chick-chick and the boom sound. Yeah, that's enough to scare. In case I shot someone by mistake. You know what I mean? This would give the neighbor kid a chance to go, hey!
Right,
and then,
it's me. Right.
Then I'd pump it a few more times and put the live ammo into them. But the second round was going to be rock salt, so something just flew and hurt somebody. And then the third, fourth, fifth, and through the eighth was going to be all live.
Because if you get to that, then you know you're
it's game on.
What's your right?
That's right. We got a full-blown riot situation going on here. So I thought that was genius.
Yes, you are a genius.
Thank you, Stefan. Or Stefan. What's up?
I need some advice to give to my girlfriend to give me better head.
But listen, if someone breaks into my house, I don't want you ignoring the first 2 blasts. That's all I'm saying.
You hear what the question was? the response to Stefan should be, how dare you?
How dare
do you know that I...
And second off, how dare you?
Thank you.
Yes.
You want to know how to get your girlfriend to give you a better BJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to know how, or you want to know how to tell her what to do?
Yeah, I want to know how to tell her what to do. Give her some tips.
Well, wait, has she ever done anything to you?
Oh, yeah.
And what's the problem?
What's wrong with her technique now?
Well, we get into it, and I end up having to, do it myself.
You got to blow yourself?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the problem with what she's doing? It's bogus.
No. Yeah, we don't believe you, Stefan.
No, she just can't take, enough of it.
Please.
She just takes, the head.
All right. I would consider that a compliment. My problem is I get a ball stuffed in the nostril. It takes so much. Oh, it's tough. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Are you allowed to say that?
I don't know.
I guess you are. Is there a delay of any kind?
I think there's some delay.
Have you been smoking pot before you came here?
No, not just before.
Not tonight? Okay.
No, not tonight. No. I haven't smoked pot in a long time, by the way. I got to get back on the weed.
Wednesday.
You got to get back on the weed?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I haven't smoked pot in a long time. That always means I'm scared.
You're starting to think a little too clear, huh?
No, because sleep deprivation and booze balances that out. Yeah, you guys are lucky. I'm not thinking too well. All right, we're gonna take a little break.
Yeah.
What do you say? So we don't care about Stefan?
He's in full of it.
Okay, Elisa Donovan is our guest tonight. Find her on, you know her from Clueless and Beverly Hills 90210, and you'll see her soon on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Friday night on the WB. And when we come back, we'll speak to Marcel, who's 16, notices blood after going to the bathroom. That's great. Hey, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew. Drew, do you know why my headphone jack doesn't work? Or is that...
No, but it doesn't work. That's why they've plugged you into mine.
All right, fair enough. Elisa Donovan is our guest tonight.
Hello.
Hello. Know her from many TV shows, and soon Sabrina the Teenage Witch. She is the RA, that's the resident administrator. Advisor.
Yes, to the party girl.
And now, here, let me ask you a question. This is on Friday night, WB 8 o'clock. How come they always have to go to a fictitious college? They'll be going to the University of California.
Right, like this is John Adams College, right? So, I kind of always want to ask that question myself, but I think it has something to do with copywriting and
product
like
placement
that.
would get them to want to do it.
There's so many things involved that you have to.
But I know what you're saying.
To put anything, any product or anything with a name on there, it's like it costs a tremendous amount of headache and money and various other things.
I'll tell you, I do.
It is a little irritating thing, isn't it? Though.
Let me when we dealing with the Man Show. it's like you try to do something where you want to wear a Dodger cap,
right.
you know, and they're like, no, you can't wear the Dodger cap. And my thing is like, what's bad for the Dodgers that more people see a Dodger cap?
Right.
It's on the Man Show, though.
Even if it's not on the Man Show, you got to pay them and clear it and whatever. And my feeling is they should pay you. But here's what I don't understand: you're doing Sabrina Goes to College. What's wrong with her going to UCLA? Why would UCLA object to that?
The show takes place in Massachusetts.
All right,
in
they're going to my college.
Go to Amherst.
Go to Amherst. They're going to
what's wrong?
They're going to
even though she probably didn't have the SAT scores.
You know why?
What's wrong with her going to Amherst?
In this case,
well, why is she going to college? She's a witch.
It's supposed to be a very difficult school to get into, along the lines of Harvard and Yale and things like this, but you can't specifically call it one of those schools because there are too many people who know too much about them, and the specifics wouldn't be the same, and then you have people complaining that the dorms don't look like that, and the hallways
I'm going to burst your bubble, but nobody watching the WP on Friday night has been to Amherst. I guarantee it. I guarantee the executives over there got a junior college level education. Maybe San Diego State tops. There ain't an Ivy Leaguer in that audience.
I'm going to get fired tomorrow.
You won't. I will. There's nobody watching that WP who has higher than 9th grade education. I mean, let's be honest. That doesn't mean they're not all great people. The world needs those people. We need garbage collectors and busboys. We need all those people that watch the WP.
I'm so fired.
But no, it's not. No, you didn't do anything wrong. But here's my point. It drives me nuts. It's
know what? It drives me batty too.
When I watch, it's like when I watch a movie and it's about a football team and the name of the team is the Gravediggers. And I'm going, and furthermore, now they've really confounded things because they have actual guys in the NFL, actual recognizable faces.
Terry Bradshaw.
Hey, that guy plays for the Rams and that guy plays for the Redskins. Not today, he don't. He's on the Gravediggers. And I always feel, use a goddamn team. I don't know what it costs, but it'd be worth it. Charge another buck for the ticket. I'll pay it.
All because this whole country is made up of commerce. It's all
one big attorney. One big fat attorney.
It's very
Because I swear to Christ, if somebody said, listen, I'm an executive over at Sabrina, I'm going to go talk to the headmaster over at Amherst, they'd sit down and have a beer and they'd get this whole thing knocked out. You guys get your college advertised, we get a little realism in our show, done and done.
Because then I would imagine every single thing that we discuss or that we deal with inside the school or whenever we talk about the school would have to be cleared with Amherst then.
Right.
And already there are 45 billion people who need to clear everything that we say.
Exactly.
I know.
But they could strike the deal that wouldn't have to be the case.
All right, Marcel.
Hey, I'm sorry about that cousin thing, man.
That's all right.
Hey, and I'm sorry about you guys getting canned by MTV.
Yeah, that's all right.
Hey,
Yeah, that's a drag.
Yeah.
Not really.
No,
well, I got better things to do. Drew doesn't, but...
No, I do.
No, I know. I saw him on Big Brother today.
For the first time.
I got to build my house, so... Go ahead there.
You actually watched Big Brother tonight.
I did. No, I didn't watch it. I'm just flipping around, and there you were. I can't watch that show.
Wow.
All right, go ahead, Marcia.
Yeah, for like a couple of years, I've been getting like pain in my like rear when like after I go to the bathroom, right?
Right.
And like a couple of days ago when I was at work, I walk a lot in my job, and then I sat down and I wiped myself after I was finished, and I saw blood on it, right? And like yesterday, I saw the same thing. And today, I think I saw something in the morning. I can't really remember.
No, well, you have to have somebody actually look in there and see where the blood is coming from. It's probably a hemorrhoid. Right. But with the pain you've been having and whatnot, there can be tumors and polyps and arterial venous malformations and various things that need to be treated. So you got to go see your doctor.
How long do you have the pain?
For like a couple of years.
You got to get checked out.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Usually I would just like lay down and like wait for the pain to go away.
You got to get it checked out.
All right.
Yeah. You understand, it's not the Old West, right? I mean, you can just go to an ass doctor and have him look at it, right?
Hey, it's not like something urgent, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Go tonight.
Okay.
Not tonight.
I mean,
go tomorrow.
It's something that needs attention.
Don't worry. And don't worry. I know your fantasy is you get like a hot Swedish blonde chick or a gay guy. But the reality is you're going to get an old Indian guy who doesn't, looks at a ton of ass all day. Fine. All right?
All right.
That's true.
Yeah, thank you.
Is that true?
Yeah. That is a fact.
Every doctor's an old Indian guy now. Is that true?
No, that's
Indian
not
doctor.
true.
Why is India such a dump when half the people in the country is a doctor? How does that work?
Because
they all come here to be doctors?
It's really considered quite an honor, and they pick the highest.
Best and the brightest,
yeah.
and then they move out.
And then they move out.
They're tired of working on people who stepped in dung out on the street. You know what else is funny, too, and we're just going to hop back on the phones after I announce this. All you people that are here doing crappy jobs and were royalty in your own country, I don't need to hear about it. You know, like when people are driving cabs and they're going like, he was a doctor in his country. Do you ever hear that story? He was a revered surgeon. He was a neurosurgeon. How long have you been driving a hack? 18 years. No, you weren't. You are not a genius in your country. Or you got your country has problems. There's no genius. You know, by year 13, you figure out what's going on and you get yourself onto some hospital or you pass the boards or whatever it is you got to do. You know what I mean? All right. What are we doing? We're back on the phone? Okay. Sam?
We'll take one call a second.
Let's keep going. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're 25. What's up?
I got to take a drug test in a couple days, and I was wondering what I could do to, like, clean my system out before I have to take it.
What drugs are you doing?
Do what?
What drugs are you doing?
I just smoked a little weed about a couple weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago.
It's out already, isn't it?
That was the only time you smoked pot was once 4 weeks ago?
No, I smoked pot for the past 15 years.
Right, every day, and ended 4 years ago.
No,
4 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's different than I smoked a little pot 2 weeks ago. Maybe 4. Wait, today's Wednesday.
No, he didn't say a little pot. No, you can tell by
play
you can tell by he can't play anything back on this show, can he? We can't do it.
So you want to clean out basically 15 years of pot from your system in the next couple of days?
I want to try to.
All right,
here's what you got to do. You got to put a fire hose up your ass and let it run for a week.
Yeah, I was going to say, you need to get colonic straight through right now. Go right now.
Won't work.
Don't stop until...
Won't work.
Sam, where are you trying to get a job?
Oh, I already have a job. It's supposed to be random, drug.
Oh, but someone gave you a heads up?
Yeah.
Air traffic control.
What do you do?
I install satellite receivers and radios and, like TV stations and...
Really? Getting drug tests for that, huh?
Yeah, they do.
All right. Well, listen, why'd you quit the weed? For the drug test?
Well, I kind of knew it was coming up, so I, stopped smoking about 4 weeks ago.
Okay, so next time I say, so why'd you quit the weed? For the drug test? You go, yes. Right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to, but that's why I did.
I know. Why did you quit the weed? For the drug test? Yes.
Let's hear what he said about how much pot he smoked.
Okay.
Here it is.
What?
What drugs are you doing?
I just smoked a little weed.
I just smoked
a couple weeks ago, about 4 weeks ago.
Smoked a little weed a couple weeks
ago.
Hey, Sam?
Yeah.
You sound depressed. Is that because you quit the weed?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What can one do about that?
Well, sometimes the incidence of suicide is extremely high. People that stop smoking they were heavy smokers like this guy stop spontaneously. They need to be supervised. They sometimes need treatment. They need to be in a program of recovery, or that depression can become paralyzing.
No, I'm not depressed. I'm just very sleepy.
Didn't you just finish saying you were depressed a few seconds ago?
I didn't say I was depressed.
We got to play that back.
We're going to play that back.
Let's stop the other one. I can't play it.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah, what's up?
You're kind of a pain in the ass. Other people not like you?
Antisocial.
I'm chalking this up to you just being in a bad mood because you're off the weed, but you're really like you're not a fun guy to talk to.
Yeah.
So I don't care what goes on with your test. I really don't. Drew, what can he take?
Nothing. Anything he takes will be picked up in the test. They can test for adulterating agents, and then you will be considered positive.
Okay.
If you try to mess with your urine, they will consider it positive.
Let me say this quickly. Attention all wise asses who want to call this show with a crappy attitude. Don't pick up the phone, you jackasses. I don't want to go back and forth with you all night long with your crappy attitudes, your low energy, and your sort of condescending demeanor. I'm the only one on the show who has a condescending demeanor, right, Drew?
Adam, shut your mouth.
That's right.
Oh, was that a caller?
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I don't want to go round and round and round with these guys, and this is what Sam was, I didn't say that, and all that, you quit smoking pot for the test. No, I just decided the test was coming up, so I should quit. Shut up, you idiot. Who cares what goes on with your test? All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be back. Yeah, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Elisa Donovan is our guest tonight. Elisa just coughed in the microphone.
Cough.
You know, from
Wait, is that what the cough button's for?
But there it is.
Okay. See, I never knew that.
He used to say.
I see it all the time, and I never exactly.
Adam says fart.
Yeah, mine says fart. Drew says queef.
Whatever.
You know her from Beverly Hills 90210 and what the hell?
You forgot already. Clueless.
Clueless. Yeah, I gotta get
I
hip
keep
to
hearing that.
Clueless.
Whatever. That's not me saying
No.
Okay. And now from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, 8 o'clock Friday nights, WWWB, and then it's I'm gonna say this the 5th season.
Yes. Bingo.
Yeah,
we just shot the 100th episode.
Right.
A couple of weeks ago.
Right. Oh, that means syndication time.
Yep.
Now, how's the Bucks work out for you with syndication showing up a little bit later? You still got a taste of the action, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Whatever. So now Clueless is in syndication.
Oh. But you didn't do enough Clueless, did you?
Yeah, but they sold it anyway. We did 3 seasons.
Oh, did you do? I didn't know it was on 3 seasons. I thought it was 1 or 2 seasons.
A lot of people didn't. Yeah.
That's the reason it went off. I see.
But it wasn't enough normally for them.
Right.
But they wanted to buy it anyway.
Well,
sold it early.
Here's how the syndication works these days. It used to be you needed like 100 episodes or 90 episodes or something in order to get a show syndicated. And those of you who aren't in TV land, that is striking gold. Syndication is tantamount to any one of our listeners being horribly injured at work. And never having to work another day in your life. Just hobble your gimp ass out to the mailbox and hammer that check each week and just sit home on Boone's Farm and Vicodin. Great life, that syndicated life. What a life. And so what everyone does is they try to get their show on 4 or 5 seasons, 5 seasons, whatever. They try to get to that magic mark, 100 episodes. Yeah. Then they syndicate. Then they're on Easy Street. Now what they're doing is they're syndicating shows that have been on 10 episodes. Like, for instance, Action, which was a big Jay Moore thing. It's not the same kind of syndication, but I don't know who picks it up. FX or whoever picks it up, and they get an extra couple episodes, and they run that like 3 or 4 times. Maybe Wind on Water will be syndicated. The Bo Derek movie. I mean, the Bo Derek series that lasted 3 episodes.
You are the only person that
remembers that.
Now, you know, one of the reasons I remember that is the guy who did the movie or wrote the thing or did something. He came in here once. He was kind of a pompous ass.
Kind of.
Oh, really?
Very much a pompous ass. And he was really full of himself because they just bought the series and Bo Derek was going to be in it. And they had it was like $2 million, $3 million an episode worth of budget and this and that and the other. And I remember thinking as he left, I'll see you in hell, buddy.
Oh, yeah, and that's a little karma for you.
Yeah, that thing is long gone. Long gone. You know, that's the great part about this business is everyone gets their throat slit so quickly. It's always fun. Like, who was that good-looking model? Caprice? She was a big pain in the ass. Remember, now, you gotta even stretch your mind to remember who Caprice was, and I'm only talking about 7 or 8 months ago.
Do you want a blowjob or do you want a girlfriend?
That's Caprice. Caprice was
why, like a dark guy with a very big willy?
That's where we parted ways, by the way.
Wow. Yeah.
Not only the dark, but the willy, especially. Caprice was this blonde model who was on the cover of Playboy about 8 or 9 months ago, and was all the rage. She came from Europe. She came here. She had a recording career. She was on this show. She was blonde, and she was all full of herself. And I remember asking her to do something for the Man Show, and she said she'd do it, and then she bagged out on it, and her people said like she wouldn't get in a bathing suit. It was all a big pain in the ass. But the point is I remember just thinking, enjoy it, honey. And now no one even knows what her name is.
That's the thing. You have to be grateful for every single moment. And lots of people are not that way.
No, I was thinking about that while I was in the shower tonight, how ungrateful I am.
See?
All right.
What's happened to who? What's your name?
Don't care. I'm a carpenter. Misty?
Yeah.
You're 25?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much.
All right.
Just, I like younger guys. A lot younger than me.
Like 22, 21?
No, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened to you when you were 14?
No.
Were you raped or anything?
No.
Never, nothing like that ever happened to you?
Mm-mm.
And once again, we have the...
So what is it that you like about them?
I don't know. We just like them.
The way they wear their animals?
That you can control them in some way?
Do you even go younger than 14?
No.
Yeah. You ever had sex with a 14-year-old?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's good. It is good, especially the lads. Soft, hairless, nice. Get around that retainer. Yeah.
What happened to Misty? Come on.
Hey, Misty?
So,
hang on.
All right, no, wait a minute. We got to ask some questions. First off, I'm clutching my side in preparation. Do you have any kids?
No.
Oh, dear God. And you're not married. You don't have a boyfriend.
Mm-mm.
And have you ever had a boyfriend your age? And don't say when you were 14 because that doesn't make sense. No. Always like the younger lads.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do for a social life if you're not acting on this and that's the only kind of guys you like?
Trick
I
question.
don't really have a social.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
You a big gal?
No.
You're isolated in some way and you have no access to people?
I'm kind of afraid to...
Well, okay. Oh, okay. Now we'll get to it. Okay, I'll make it. Your dad either died
beat the crap
or beat the crap out of you and left.
No. He's still here.
Well, no, it's got to be one or the other.
No.
No.
Well, still here. Why are you living there?
Alcoholic?
No.
What'd your dad do to you? How did he abandon you?
He's still here.
He doesn't.
he's still where?
He still lives here.
Where's here?
At home, where I live.
Why do you live at home? You're 25.
I don't know.
Do you have mental problems?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's the
Hold on a second. I blame myself because it sounds like a very insulting question to ask somebody if they have mental problems, but on this show it should really be the first or second question that's asked because every time I say it, I get a resounding yeah. And by the way, how effed up can you be when you can answer that straightforwardly? You have mental problems? Uh-huh. Sure do. Sure do, partner.
Right.
Misty?
That's affirmative.
What's the nature of the problem? Mental problem.
Well, I was born with ADHD and
what's that?
Attention deficit disorder, basically.
Oh,
okay.
You don't blame that born with that.
I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome.
Okay.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Okay, keep going.
And I was in special ed classes in schools, and I didn't learn very good.
Right, the fetal alcohol injury.
Yeah, now let me ask Drew, I know this sounds like a stupid question, but I'm a layman. Is that fetal alcohol syndrome, is that when the fetus drinks, or is that the mother actually drinking?
The fetus drinks in utero.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, you're right. That was a horrible, stupid question. Yeah, that was dumb. I thought, though, maybe, at a young age, 4 or 5 months, that you pick up the bottle. You know what I'm saying?
And Misty, no one ever took advantage of you?
No.
In any way?
No one had sex with you?
Mm-mm.
Never.
You still a virgin?
No.
What happened? Who'd you lose your virginity to?
My mom's best friend's son.
How old were you then?
12.
12. Okay, here we go.
How old was he?
Oh, yeah, how old was he?
13.
Oh, wow, 12.
Well, that's the sexual abuse. That's it. That's why she's stuck back there. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. So, hey, Misty.
Yeah.
So your mom was an alcoholic. What about your dad?
No.
Not an alcoholic.
My mom's dead.
Mom's dead.
My mom's dead.
When did she die?
I don't know. She left when I was 3.
All right.
Okay, now it's starting to put together a little bit.
Okay, now the picture's coming in focus. So, Misty, you have problems, right? You going to a therapist or psychologist?
Yeah.
You are?
Oh, that's good.
All right. So here's the deal. First off, don't cling too much to this ADHD and this fetal alcohol and all this kind of stuff, because here's the reality. It's like walking around thinking you're ugly. What good's it do you? It just makes it hard to ask people on dates. And who the hell knows what we all got? Right. Lord knows how much weed my mom smoked while I was in, or how much booze she put down. Hey,
But we know it was a lot.
We know a substantial amount. Sure, I'd be running the world by now.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Missy. Don't freak yourself out. That ADHD, that's a bunch of nonsense. It's BS. It's gonna be right up there with that Epstein bar and all this other crap everyone comes up with who doesn't want to get off their ass every once in a while or can't take a goddamn test. Nonsense. You stop watching so much TV. Start going on long walks. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And listen to classical music. And don't get pregnant. Talk to your therapist.
Stay in your treatment, yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. This is Adam Carolla.
And this is Dr. Drew.
And you're listening to Loveline on the Zone 105. It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew over there. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Elisa Donovan's our guest tonight. Sabrina the Teenage Witch is her new show. WB, Friday nights, 8 o'clock. What did I see you on? Kilborn?
Yes, I did the Late Late Show the other night.
Yeah, you were good.
I had a great time. I'm a yapper. See, here's the thing. If you just get me chatting, not chatting, it's like I just have really strong opinions about things.
You got to go now, then you can just take a nap.
So, oh yeah, I could just keep talking for a very long time.
Well, here's your chance. I want to... Well, before you talk, let me talk for a while.
Okay, good.
I want to give a shout-out to the L.A. weathermen who have once again screwed up royally with their 5-day forecast. Now, here's how it goes for those of you who are in other parts of the country. It was hotter than F last week and the week
2 days ago.
Yeah,
and 2 days ago. And I'm doing some building, and I'm outside, and I'm in the valley all day. So I kind of pay attention, and I hate the heat when it's 105 all day.
Well, it's hotter in the valley than it is on this side.
And it makes my life miserable. So I was watching the news Sunday night, and they said... And they seem to look for excuses for this, but they said, you think it was hot last week, wait till this week rolls around. And I was thinking, how could it get any hotter? It was 106 degrees. And it's going to be hot on Monday, and it's going to be hotter on Tuesday, and it's going to be even hotter. Anderson, I'll throw this goddamn mic through that glass. It'll be even hotter on Wednesday. Now, it was hot on Monday, not quite as hot on Tuesday, and 25 degrees cooler today. And now it's going to rain. And here's the thing. I want an apology. I want you to admit you're wrong, and I want you to apologize. And then maybe I'll forgive you. But I don't want you to get up there and pretend like and start talking about the front that's rolling in and the high-pressure system and all. I want an apology, you pussies.
I can see it now. Dear Adam.
Dearest Adam. I want it read on the air.
We're sorry.
And I want a tear shed. Now, here's all I want to say to you weathermen. This 5-day forecast is nonsense. You a-holes don't know what's going on the following morning. You guys couldn't predict what it was like outside while you were in the studio that night. I swear to Christ, the 5-day forecast is, you have bitten off way more than any of you idiots can chew, and I've long since stopped listening to the 5-day. I barely believe you on the next day. I watch the 11 o'clock news and I watch on a Monday night and barely believe the Tuesday morning forecast. Forget about Friday. That ain't even close. You guys doing the 5-day forecast is like some retarded kid at the Special Olympics getting up on the 3-meter board and announcing he's going to do a triple axel and a double half gainer and nail it without a splat. He can announce it all he wants and he can try it as much as he likes.
Yeah.
And
take the lead.
The best he could do is have one of his coaches push him off that platform. That is the best he's going to do. You guys,
because
the
atmosphere is so screwed up that there is no way
whatever it is
predict anything.
I don't mind.
LA is just going to fall right into the ocean. The whole state of California is just going to.
I thought I was a
I'm telling you.
Listen to me.
All the natural disasters that happen in this town, I mean,
there isn't any.
The fires and the earthquakes.
Oh, you haven't been affected by any of them.
Where'd you grow up?
No, I haven't. But it's like, my Lord, something is going on here.
Where'd you
grow up? I grew up in New York. We had hurricanes from time to time.
Sure.
And, ice storms, that sort of thing. We had weather. We had actual,
I know.
Sort of,
you have real weathermen over there, not these homos we have over here.
But there are,
golf jackets.
A myriad of natural disasters that happen in this town, and,
Hey, here's all I want to conclude with. You guys, back to the retarded kid on the 3-meter board, go for the cannonball. That's all you can pull off. You're lucky to pull the cannonball off. Don't even try a can opener. Just go with the cannonball, because that's all you tards can pull off. And this 5 days, here's the deal with the 5-day. It's about 4.5 days out of your range, that 5th day. It really is. You'll never get it right. So just shut the hell up. Or we're going to have a lawsuit, because I can't take it anymore.
You're going to sue.
I'm going to sue.
Go for the cannonball.
Go for the cannonball, you tards.
I'm going to... I'm going to keep saying that all week. Just go for the cannonball. Whatever you do, just go for the cannonball.
Laura Lee?
Lorelei. Hello.
You're 24. What's up?
Well, before I start my question, I have to say, Adam, if you used half the energy you have being mad, you would make a fantastic lover in bed.
Thank you.
Now, second thing. My question is, what can I do?
How do you know I don't take my rage out on my sex victim? I mean girlfriend, or whatever they call them.
Oh, come join us in bed. We'd have fun.
Who does?
Me and my husband.
Oh, that's great.
Well, how many kids do you have?
2.
Okay. Yeah, how do you think they'd feel about that?
I'm just kidding. I'm just giving them a hard time.
All right, baby. What's your question?
Okay, here's the thing. I want to know if there's any particular position I can try to make anal sex a little more pleasurable. I love it when my husband uses his finger when he's going down on me, but as far as using his penis, I need to know something that will make it a little more comfortable.
Maybe the missionary position? How about not doing it?
Oh, true. Don't talk around.
Well, no, because, I mean, he really seems to, like, enjoy that side of it, and so I want to please him, and so therefore I am willing to try.
I see. Well, that's good, even though it's painful for you, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah.
At least it's
You don't
taking
enjoy
a
it
hit
at
now.
all? I'm just, hey.
Well, I enjoy it when he uses his fingers, but I don't know, I can't, when he uses his penis, I don't know if it's because his penis is too large.
Does he know that you don't really enjoy it all
yeah,
that much?
he knows, and he doesn't push the point, but like I said, I really like to please him, so I wanted to see.
Right.
And I've also heard that once you get past the initial shock, I've heard from some women.
Year number 7.
Yeah, that is very pleasurable. So I want to see if there's anything that I can do to maybe get to that point.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can help you. And God bless you.
Okay.
Very rare we get a woman wanting to please a man.
Oh, I can't.
What?
Okay, if we're going to get down to brass tacks about the situation, here's what I think. He's gay.
Severely doubt that.
No, how dare you?
I am not gay.
Well,
I don't think so. This man could have it 24 hours a day with me. He loves it. I mean, he's very happy with me.
Yes. You want to keep him happy. What's he do for a living? Does he work around metal or wood?
No, he's actually he installs ATM machines.
He installs ATM. Works around letters.
it's a manly job.
That's a good gig.
And
Nice,
he does
good
alarm
kids.
systems and television systems.
Beautiful. All right, listen. Here's what you need to do. You got to get a couple shots of booze in you, loosen you up a little bit. Because you know those old westerns when they're going to cut the guy's leg off, like in the Civil War or something?
Yeah, they give him a shot of
A
whiskey.
few shots of brandy, numb him up a little.
I don't know about that.
So
Well, it's mainly so they don't fight as much.
What he's basically advocating is anesthesia.
Yeah,
if you get somebody to intubate you, get some helping
You get as hammered as possible.
Well, listen, you get a couple of shots of booze just to loosen up all the orifices a little bit, right? And then, secondly, a lot of lubrication. Yeah?
Lisa, you have such a strong opinion about the homosexual factor. Do you have an experience there?
You know, I just... no, not in terms of anal sex, but I can honestly say that I have been out with several men who I absolutely and unequivocally believe are gay.
And,
really?
Yes.
And
I just think that it's really unfortunate because and I adore them and I think they're great guys, you know.
What does that have to do with the anal sex issue?
Well, it has to do with the fact that if that is particularly how he likes to get off,
Is that what these guys were into?
that it basically
What are these two
says
guys?
quite a bit.
Sure.
No, one of them would prefer that, but that's not my story. So that was just not going to happen.
But he was pushing that point, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
But
And the other one?
the other one was not, no.
So,
But I just basically think that
you have highly developed gaydar.
oh, so highly developed. Yeah.
Really?
Maybe you turned him gay.
Maybe I did.
Just a little something for you when you're going to bed tonight.
Yeah, really. No, I don't think so. I just think, you know, that if somebody's behavior is that if that's really the only thing that sort of pleases them,
If
and
that's
it's
the
not.
fetish.
Yeah, if that's the exactly. If that's the fetish, and it's clear that it's not pleasurable to the woman, then clearly there's something askew.
A disconnect.
Yeah.
It's not gay, though. It's more aggression. The fact that it's not pleasurable to the woman is a plus.
Right.
That's part of the package.
That's part of the training.
It hurts,
Well,
don't it,
I
bitch?
suppose
Yeah.
that could...
That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess it could be that, too.
And where did you get this highly developed gaydar?
Probably, I got it at a really low rate for $9.95.
But what happened?
At the Good Guys.
Yeah, what happened? What happened, Elisa?
No, you know what? What do you mean? What happened?
Why do you date gays exclusively?
Yeah, why do I date gay men?
Well, why do you believe you have such a developed gaydar? Where did that come from?
I don't know where it came from. I mean, I have many gay friends. Oh, I have gay relatives and I have gay friends, and I mean, I suppose maybe that's where it comes from. That might be how I know. And now, as to why I seem to attract men that are sexually suspect, I'm not quite sure, but.
Yeah.
I mean, not all of them. I'm just saying there are two people in particular.
Here's why. You go out with the artsy.
It was very clear to me.
You can't go out with the artsy guys. You can't go out with the actor guys, the writer guys, the poet guys, the artsy guys.
That's basically it. One was an actor and one was a
writer, musician,
interior designer. Yep. But let me just tell you, they wouldn't. I'm gonna try to defend the whole thing, but I really can't.
You need a nice sloppy guy.
Well, here's the thing. My type is really like the blue-collar guy, like the manly kind of guy, but they have to be intelligent. They have to be able...
Oh, but you're not going to find any blue-collar guys that are
There are
intelligent.
some. I believe there will be one in my future.
when they raise them.
I'm the smartest of all the blue-collar guys, and I'm stupid.
She wouldn't even know he's blue-collar anymore, because you're literally a millionaire now.
Oh, yeah, I'm literally a millionaire.
She doesn't know you.
You would,
no, the money really is not a factor. I mean,
I know it's the blue collar part, but you don't know that I'm blue collar
because you're a millionaire now.
It's the millions of dollars.
So I just see the white collar.
That's right. Johnny.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, you're 18. What's going on?
Yeah. First of all, I want to say I really appreciate what you guys do to the public.
Thank you.
I think it helps them out, you know.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. My question is that I've been dating like my girl like for 5 months. We've been together and all that. But like her mom's like been really strict on us. She doesn't like let us go out and all that. And like I've been like doing whatever it takes to go out with her, and she just like doesn't do anything like to let us go out. And I really don't know like if she hates me or anything.
How old is she?
She's
13?
She's gonna be 15 this Friday.
Oh, gonna be 15.
Yeah.
I see.
And
so you're 18 and mom doesn't want you guys going out.
Yeah, basically like that.
But we support the mom.
Yes, sorry.
I don't have any bad intentions, you know.
That's good, but we still support the mom.
How long have you two been going out?
We've been going out like for 6 months, and like she's kind of she's like really close to my family and all that.
That's good.
And like so like we kind of know each other good. All of us get along and all that. You know,
they're cousins. That's why.
Yeah, something like that. You know, she's like my friends with my cousins and like her aunts. I really don't know like that much.
Hey, Johnny, you sound like a reasonably benign guy. If you're a little gayer, Elisa would date you. And here's the thing: you're 18 years old. This chick is 14. You're supposed to be like in your first year of college, and she's supposed to be going into the 9th or 10th grade or something.
Yeah, there just really is a big difference. Unfortunately,
that's a big period of time. It's only 3 or 4 years now, but
it's a second grader and a sixth grader.
That's a big time difference. Yes, and the fact that her mom is reluctant to let her out with you is a good sign.
It is?
Yeah.
Not because you're a bad guy,
exactly,
just because you're an older guy.
You sound like a really great guy.
And mom's doing her parenting.
Yeah.
She's got a parent.
I was thinking about that, too.
Yeah, she has.
And you know, my mom's getting holy hell from your girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing for mom to do, but it's on her behalf.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the answer to this question?
Just
what?
Wait it out.
Wait what out? Wait it out for 3 years?
Probably 16.
Actually,
even 16 is better.
I really love this.
Rape and abduct?
You know?
Well, 16 and 20 parents might sit still for that.
Yeah. You got another year plus? You know how long that is when you're 18? A year?
Yeah, it's a long time, but...
Hey, Johnny?
What's up?
Here's the deal. we normally would frown very heavily upon this relationship, but you sound like a decent guy with decent intentions, but yet there's a very real age difference, and it's hard for us to disagree with Mom either. So I think on this one, we're just going to have to tell you to sort of lay back and play it by ear. Yeah. Don't piss Mom off too much. You can continue dating your girlfriend, maybe on the side. Don't have any sex with her. Give her a little time to grow up.
Right.
And all that good stuff.
Wait it out.
Yeah, because he's got plans for her. He mentioned. Mike, you're 15. See, here's the reality: is Johnny's 18 and emotionally 14 or 15.
Right.
A lot of guys do that.
Same age,
yeah, they are.
Right.
He's a little taller. That's it.
Mike.
Yeah.
You're 15. What's up?
I was ejaculating the other night.
Right.
And I was wiping out my mess.
I see.
And
Wait, I'm just conjuring up the image. Hold on a second. Wait, slow down.
Let me close my eyes. Let me do a little theater of the mind here.
I don't want to miss any part of this.
What color's your hair, Mike? Just to really round it out.
Oh, dear. Brown.
You're brown hair guy. Okay. Complexion, color, olive, light skinned. What are you?
White.
You're a white guy. Okay, go ahead. Now, what were you doing? Yeah, you're mopping yourself up now?
Yeah, I was cleaning out my mess.
Tube sock, T-shirt, something from the hamper, tissue. What are you using?
It was a towel on my floor.
On the floor.
Oh.
Nice.
And,
I can smell it. I can almost smell it.
And what?
Next morning I went pee.
All right, slow down. Let me get to the morning. Okay, go ahead. There you go. Nice, I can hear it almost. Yeah, so you're peeing?
And I noticed these red dots.
Where? On the towel?
No, it was on top of my balls and around my penis.
Red dots?
Like purple dots?
They were like, kind of like bumps almost.
Are they gone now?
No.
All right, his radio's up in the background.
Yeah,
That's what was driving me nuts.
As usual, I can't tell people describe when they describe skin problems.
Boy, he was he really painted a graphic picture before that, but then he kind of fell off a little with the dots on the top of the nuts. We don't hear that one, do we?
No. Wait, how old was he?
15.
So,
you ever seen anything
you think
like
he's having sex already?
No.
I'm going with no. Mike, you having sex?
No.
Yeah.
No. You know why?
Yeah.
Because we talked to
because of the language he was speaking.
We talked to 15-year-olds who are getting a ton of tail. We talked to 15-year-olds who are virgins, and I can tell the difference in their voice because the 15-year-old guys are getting laid. You go, Mike, you're 15, you're on Loveline. What's up?
Right.
What's going on there, Mike? Let me tell you what's going down. So I got, and it's
well,
these guys, I mean, really, they sound like Lou Rawls or something at 15. Right. They really do. And when they go, and when you're picturing them with the wind-up beanie, and they're like gulping on. So what happened?
No, they're not having sex.
Always know, because the second they get laid, their voice changes. They get a ton of confidence, and they become baritone all of a sudden.
And also compare that 15, 16-year-old female we had, we forget her name now, that was pregnant. I mean, think of that boy.
Right.
Oh, she would chew young Mike up and spit him out. All right, so where are we, Drew? You don't know what those bumps are.
No, we're moving on.
All right. You got Sean.
Yes.
You're 25?
Yes.
Elisa Donovan's on the show. Say hi.
How you doing?
Pretty good. I've been married.
It's always a little difficulty with that part on our show. Go ahead,
you know the part where you have to make nice?
Yeah.
I've been married 4 years. I've masturbated maybe 15 of it with the pillow, but I still...
Hold on.
Wait, what? You're married 4 years?
Yes.
And you masturbated maybe 15 of it?
Yes.
What does that mean, 15 of what?
Of the years. I've been doing it since...
Okay, you've been married 4 years.
And you've been masturbating 15 years.
15 years. Right, but not of it. It would be the 4 years, right?
Like since you were 10 is what you're saying? About
14, really.
Okay, so it's been more like 11 years.
Do the math here.
With the pillow, but I haven't really achieved any orgasm with my wife.
Ever?
Never. Not sex-wise, no.
I'm going to get right to it again. Do you have any emotional problems?
No.
Medication?
No.
Anyone ever told you should be on any medication?
When I was younger, I took Ritalin.
ADHD again.
Yeah, right.
I had ADD.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could outgrow it.
I think you can. You get lazier. And then what happened? Where do you work?
I work in the Navy, actually.
What do you do?
Supplies.
I see.
Very stressful job. So.
Yeah. All right. So you're enlisted then, right?
Yeah.
You're in there. And did you sign up right out of high school?
A year after.
All right. So are you almost out, or did you re-enlist?
I just re-enlisted last year.
What else do I do?
I'll be 5 years.
I see. All right. So Sean, you never had an orgasm with your wife, but maybe you have orally?
No,
She just masturbates.
Okay. And why do you think that is?
How many times a week do you masturbate?
Sometimes at least 1-2 times a day.
A day.
One at night, one in the morning.
Just cut it out for 5 days, and you'll have plenty of action with your wife. Just cut it out.
What about that? What about you and have your nuts like bivouac somewhere far away from your Johnson, and just
and your hand.
In your hand, and just go and leave for a little while.
And separate those three.
Trying to work a little military talk into this so Sean understands. But give it a little break there, Sean, and see what happens. Do you see your wife?
Yeah, I live with her. I mean.
Oh, you do? Okay, I didn't know if you were away on some port of call somewhere or something.
Just lay off for a while.
That's also hard too. That also plays into the masturbation.
Well, how often do you have sex with your wife?
Once, twice a day, at least. If she doesn't give it to me, then I can use a pillow.
Wait, is the issue that your wife doesn't want to have sex as often as you do, and that's why?
Well, right now she's 6 months pregnant, so her mood is not. Sometimes.
I thought you'd never orgasm with your wife. How did she get pregnant if you never had an orgasm?
I guess. So that's. I thought ejaculate and orgasm are totally different. Two different things.
What?
Wait.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
That is a first.
Wait.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, sure. Come on, he's only 25.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
Break.
Wait a minute.
He's in the Navy. Come on. I'm sure he's been approached to do
I want to
commercials
know what
for
he
the
thinks
Navy.
an orgasm is then. I want to know what he thinks an orgasm is.
I think he thinks it's a drink.
Aren't you dying to find out? Aren't you dying to know what he thinks it is?
He thinks it's some.
No, it's a sensation.
No.
Oh, really?
I think
it's a gamble on that?
Like a dog, but they stick together. There's a medical.
Oh, dear God.
No, I think.
No,
I think
you
what
think
he's
that
saying,
he thinks it's some kind of like reaching another plane or something.
I think
like
he says he's ejaculating,
sort of-
but it doesn't feel great. It's just coming out of him. And that he wants to know how to achieve the orgasm, which is the great sensation when something with his wife.
And that he has that with his hand.
That he has that with.
I have that with my hand. Sean?
Yes.
First off, I predict you're going to be admiral within 6 months. That's number one. Because I see you on the fast track. I really do. I'm surprised you're still working on the supply ship. I am surprised you haven't worked your way up to rear admiral.
It's part of the training. And they make the executives pump gas.
Right.
Same deal here. He's going to be captain
All right.
ship.
I see you captaining the laundry ship in just a few short years, Sean. Okay. So now, what do you think the difference between an orgasm and ejaculation is?
Well, I mean, my wife reaches orgasm, like the toe curling.
Right.
I don't get any sensation.
It's like your penis opens up and some jizz spills out, right?
Yeah.
But you get something more with your hand?
Pretty much, yeah.
You get a better sensation with your hand.
Yeah.
So you have an ejaculation every time you're with your wife, but you don't necessarily have that great sensation.
Right.
Lay off the masturbation.
I see.
Yeah, definitely, right?
Back off. You understand?
Listen, Adam Carolla told you to back off. You're overdoing it. Think about the context of that comment.
That's right.
All right.
It's like, Keith Richards telling you have a problem with drugs or something.
Yeah.
You better consider the source, and it should really mean something now. Yes. Hey, Sean?
Yes.
No more kids, though, right, buddy?
Okay.
How many kids do you have?
I have one, and I'll have another one in January.
Okay, that's it. That's it for the kids. Okay?
All right.
You send them off to boarding school, right?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Here's what I want you to do with your kids. Put them in front of the TV. Don't talk to them. Okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. You take care of yourself.
All right.
And, hey, thank you for defending this country, all right?
All right. No problem.
No problem. Wow. Imagine Sean standing behind the counter, and you got a requisition slip for like 400 crates of potatoes and 600 things of brown gravy and 400 bed sheets.
I'm just imagining him with a gun turret.
Exactly. I'm imagining him with a big machine gun and some other things.
No. He's not doing that failing system or anything. He's passing out underpants. No, you know in the movie when the guy signs up for the military?
He needs a lot.
You know, and he comes to the counter and they plop, the skivvies in the pants and everything. That's what he does. He just supplies. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be back. Hey, Loveline. From Adam Carolla, that is Dr. Drew. Elisa Donovan is our guest tonight. One of the newest members of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which is now on the WB. Friday night, 8 o'clock. And a little more TGIF for you.
Oh, that was for the Frog Network. I get it.
I
thought that was like a silent kind of, nobody will be watching and it's like crickets, right?
No,
he's got that too.
No, we got that.
No crickets. Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay.
I want to thank Boomer McInerney.
Yep.
Yeah, is that I don't know why it's a little bit of a brain twister, that last name. Only when you read it. Boomer McInerney for writing me and Dr. Drew a very, very lovely letter, and we don't hear too many good things too often about this show, believe it or not. And Boomer wrote
the improvement of Adam's reading skill. You could not have read McInerney 3-4 years ago.
Thank you. I had trouble tonight,
No problem. You're right.
Yes. For those who don't know it, I have a form of dyslexia. It's called being stupid. It's called not reading.
No, you were gypped.
I was gypped out of an education. Yeah. Yes. I never learned to read or write or spell or do any of those good things all the other kids know how to do. But I'll tell you who's laughing now. Literally a millionaire. Literally.
Yeah, whatever.
Patrick?
Yeah.
You're 22 years old. What's up?
Yeah, well, I just got out of a long-term relationship about 3 months ago and ended up hooking up with this girl. We've been dating for about a month now, and she sort of got out of, the same deal.
That quickly?
Yeah.
So both of you were barely out of a relationship, maybe 6 or 8 weeks, and you started dating, and it was hot and heavy right away?
Yeah, well, she's been out of it for a little bit longer. I think she was broken up with her boyfriend for about 6 months.
Okay. So you must have dumped your old girlfriend.
Yeah.
For this one?
Yeah. Oh, no. It wasn't even like a...
He didn't have feelings about
He dumped it. Yeah, because guys who got dumped, they're still busy parked out front of their house crying and vandalizing her car. I'm sure one of the gay guys do that. Come over there and play some Aquanet on your car or something. That'll show her.
Yeah, but I just got out of a relationship, I just ended it, and we hooked up, and recently, all of a sudden now, she sort of she feels she needs to, resolve all these old issues with her ex-boyfriend.
Like what?
Well, just...
Now, wait a minute, you broke up with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, for you, you're free and clear because it's a long-term relationship. You knew the thing was winding down a year before you dropped the axe.
Exactly.
And you got out of it. And you're pretty free. You're ready to date 6 months before you got out of the relationship. But with her, who dumped who in her relationship?
I think the final time they split, he broke up with her.
See, now that's different. Now she's wounded and still wanting
Okay, wait,
back.
is she 22 also?
No, she's 18.
Ooh,
worse. Okay.
I guess this is like some guy she's dated on and off all through high school.
Well, what is the supposed issue that she has to finish with him?
Well, I guess the whole thing is that every time they went out, she always sort of did the heartbreaking.
What is the issue she has to resolve? Get to it. Come on.
Well, no, I guess he won't give her any reasons of why it was ended.
Well, it was 6 months ago. What the hell difference does it make?
I have no idea.
Here's the thing. They're going to keep going back and forth because I was in one of those myself.
Right.
And I hate to tell you, but she is not over this guy.
No.
And it's going to keep going back and forth
Elisa
for a
was
little while
talking
longer.
off the air. He was still into his ex-boyfriend.
No, this was a straight guy. This was
Straight
a Marine.
guy? You didn't date straight guys.
I did. I said I dated one extremely straight man.
And he was
who was
his
an
ex?
ex-Marine.
Yeah.
Ex-Marine?
Yes.
And you were 18? And he was already an ex-Marine?
Yes, he was 21.
Oh.
He was 21.
No,
now he's 18.
Ex-Marine, that means he
he didn't do the whole, he didn't
finish.
He didn't finish.
What happened?
He got an honorable discharge.
Yeah,
sure.
Did you see Full Metal Jacket? He spun out in the barracks, and Elisa was 15.
No, but my point being, at that age, I was 17 and he was 20.
Oh,
when we
now
first
you're
met.
17.
Anyway,
Oh, my God.
I was thinking that maybe I was 17 or 18. But at any rate, we were 3 years apart. 3 years apart. But my point being that we went back and forth, like he was like the love of my life, you know. And we went back and forth, and we broke up, and we got together, and we broke up.
Just for the sake of our listeners that are engaged in that kind of relationship, now what do you think of that guy?
Okay, you know what?
Just for the other 17-year-olds out there that are obsessed inappropriately with 20-year-olds.
It's get out. Just
what do you think of your old boyfriend?
Get out of it. You know what? I wish him really well.
But
I hope he is very happy.
But
we are so not meant to be together.
Yeah. Why?
And because he was incredibly controlling of me, totally manipulative, jealous, and my mom would always say, "I don't understand why you're never happy. Like you should be happy with your boyfriend." It was just a sick, like, twisted thing,
there you
know?
I guess that sums it up.
So, Patrick.
Yes.
Here's the problem. She's 18. She has unfinished business with this guy.
Oh, wow.
She's yo-yoed with him a few times, and there's a couple more. There's a couple. She's got to walk the dog a couple more times with that yo-yo before, or do the cats in the cradle.
So don't take it personally. Also,
well, I just thought it was healthy because she confronted me about it. She told me.
That ain't healthy. She's putting you on notice. That ain't healthy.
Okay.
Listen. What is healthy is that relationship is over for whatever reason. Her boyfriend didn't want to be in it anymore, and now she's moved on. But she can't move on. So, Patrick,
yes,
you keep your eyes open.
They're open.
And smell her vagina. Okay? You're smelling like aqua velva coming out of there.
Some sort of a bulldog or some sort of.
No, I use one of those wands, a modified wand they use at the airport. You know, when people.
Oh, they have modified for that. Ooh, what are you invention?
I just wave it by the vagina and see if anything's coming up.
I can tell. That's the thing you're installing in your door jam?
Hey, this is a step up from the probe model I was using some years ago. Yeah, this is just the wand. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, he's doomed. He's so doomed.
Well, he's pretty realistic about it, though.
He is. Yeah. All right. But, see, that is the difference. I knew he dumped his girlfriend because he was right onto it, no problem, free and clear. And the fact that she was going back, I knew that she got dumped.
Also, girls just get, we get, like, emotional about the whole thing and attached to things, and, it just takes longer, and then you think about, we went here, and this song makes me cry, and, it just goes on and on. So
well, look at it.
Takes a longer time.
Girls have, like, stuffed animals they had when they were kids, and memory glasses, and,
please. I still have a piece of leather necklace that guy that I was just talking about gave to me, when I was 17. I still have it.
Why?
Because I'm sick.
Okay. She knew.
Tina?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be too sick if you admit you're sick. Tina?
No.
Yeah, you're right. Tina, you're 18.
Yeah.
What's up?
Recently my boyfriend just told me that he is finding himself strongly attracted to a girl that we both work with.
How did that come up? Oh, well, I think I know what road he's going down.
He's working a threesome now?
Yeah.
No, I don't know her. And
why would he have told you that?
Well, because actually he was helping me with some homework because I'm studying for psychiatry. And
I beg your pardon, psychiatry?
Psychology.
Playback.
You're 18?
Playback it was psychiatry.
Of course it was.
All right.
Psychology. I'm going into college for psychology.
Junior college?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to study in junior college, baby. That's what I'm
I know that, but
Yeah, don't bother with that. Wait, save that brain for the 4-year.
How old is she, 18?
Yeah.
Okay, and he told you, and how old is he?
19.
And you say you both work with this girl, but you don't know her?
No, I've never met her.
Why did he tell you this?
Honestly, I don't know. He said that he felt as though he needed to tell me.
It means he's already done something.
And where do you guys work? At the Shea Stadium?
No.
How is it you work at a place and you don't know who
There's like several different departments.
I see.
I work in the entertainment division.
I see.
And he doesn't. And so.
I see. Well, what kind of place is it?
And I can't really say over the air.
Farrell's? Chuck E. Cheese? No. You can't say over there?
No.
I'm very intrigued, though. The entertainment division?
It's nothing bad and no nudity.
But is the entertainment division where they keep the big bucket of balls the kids run around in, or is that?
No.
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 It's not a gymboree you work at?
No.
No. What's a gymboree? What does this world come to?
What is a gymboree?
You take your kids to the mall and they beat the crap out of other kids in a padded room while you go to Bourbon's. That's great. Isn't that how a gymboree works?
Awesome. What are you talking about?
I walk by there.
You wait till you have kids.
I press my scrotum up against the glass.
Like a monkey? Butt up against it?
Yeah. I'll see you in therapy, I yell at the kids. All right, hey, hold on a second. Hey, Tina? Yeah, I've lost track of time.
Yeah, so wait, why did he ask you this question?
Why did he tell you this?
Yeah, why did he tell you this?
He said that he felt as though he needed to tell.
Why? What did you say? Why did you ask him why he needs to tell you?
I don't know.
All right, look, he's either already into this, doing something, or he's going down some road to try to manipulate you.
Right.
Or there's some reason.
He either wants to break up or he wants a threesome.
Right, exactly. Or he's already done something that feels good.
Is that your question? Like, are you asking what is your question?
Oh, my question is, what should I do about it? I mean, should I meet her? Should I have them go out to see if there's something more there?
Oh, Tina.
You got a sister, baby?
Let's get a buck out.
You got a sister? You got an older sister?
No. Actually, it's I have a stepsister, younger stepsister.
Same dad though? Same stepdad?
No, totally different dad, different mom. My mom's been in and out of marriages since I was 2 years old.
No kidding.
There we go.
No kidding.
Hey, baby, what's up with your self-esteem? It's not good, right?
No, not at all.
You had bad daddies?
I don't know all of my dads. I only know about one dad.
You only know one dad? Yeah. I only got half a dad.
He was an a-hole too, though.
No, the one dad that I do know is actually my 8th stepdad, and he's the best person that I've ever met.
How could you not have known some of those other dads?
I was too young. I really don't know.
Did your mom go through a marriage every month?
Basically every year.
All right, that means you were 8 when you met your stepdad, your last stepdad.
Excuse me?
That means you were 8 or 9 when you met your last stepdad.
I was 10.
Okay, what happened the first 10 years of your life?
God, the first dad, when my brother was born, he ran out on us. My second one was in and out of jail.
Who's your mom, Liz Taylor?
No.
How many brothers and sisters, step or half or not, do you have?
I have one full brother. I have 2 stepsisters and 1 stepbrother. The 3 stepchildren are with the person that she's currently marrying.
And how many times has your mom been married? 8. 8.
About 8 in the last 18 years.
About 8. And, when you're like number 6 or number 7, aren't you going in thinking it may not last, this may not be forever?
I know, that's exactly what I've been trying to think to myself, and I'm just kind of scared that I'm showing some of the signs that...
Hey, Tina, we're running late for break, but the thing I find funny about this whole thing, your mom has some sort of best friend who is like a maid of honor or something at all 8 of her weddings, and maybe her parents, or maybe her... The point is there was a couple of people who are at all 8 weddings, and at some point, when the priest would say...
anybody?
There had to be some laughter back there.
Said right.
When they were reading vows.
Death to his part.
Larry, when they're reading the vows and talking about how forever and growing old with and all that, wasn't there someone drunk out there? I mean, I can tell you right now, if I was on my 8th wedding and Ray and Chris were out in the audience...
8th, you're 3rd.
First.
Yeah, that's right.
And I was out there saying, I will love you and cherish you in death and old age. And some wise ass would pipe up and yell something out from the back.
They'd be growing from the back.
And by 8, I'd be hit with a folding chair.
MP.
I'd be hit with a bucket of urine.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, Tina, you don't feel good about yourself. Do not let this guy push you around. Do not let any man push you around except for me. If he's
a jackass.
He's an idiot.
And we know he's a jackass because he's with Tina.
Yes. Do not be scared of being alone. Do not be scared of being with yourself. It's better to be alone than to be with an a-hole.
Yes, very good point. Totally
Thank
true.
you. Thank you. We'll take a
You're a
break.
genius.
Thank you.
Zone 105, KZNR Lakeville, KZNZ Cambridge, KZNZ Eden Prairie. This is Zone 105.
Adam Carolla over here, Doug Drew over there, Elisa Donovan over there too. The new show that she's on is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. WB, Friday nights, 8 o'clock. Drew, does it feel like Thursday to you, or is that
That's so weird.
Yeah,
I thought it was Thursday all day.
Where do we get that? Why is that?
Usually it's because there's some holiday or something. There's nothing like that. I don't know what it is.
Elisa, you got that vibe?
I literally thought that it was Thursday. Yes. And I'm not sure if it's that I'm going to New York on Saturday, so I want to get to Saturday, or that
we
I'm
all
just overtired.
But why do we all have our own reasons why that is?
Yeah,
and how
all
come,
simultaneously.
How come
That
people
is
line up
odd.
that way?
Yeah.
And why even mention it? You know what I mean?
And why did you?
It has something to do with the heat.
I have no idea what it is, but it just feels like Thursday to me. Chris?
Bingo.
Yes.
You're 22. What's up?
I have a question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend, we have sex, quite a bit, but, sometimes I have to talk her into it, and sometimes when we're through or later on, she sometimes, I don't know if she's joking or not, but sometimes she says, she says it jokingly that I'm a rapist, and I don't know if she's joking,
How often are you guys having sex?
Well, pretty much like when I see her, sometimes it takes me a while. I mean,
How often?
Well, pretty much when I see her, because I only see her on the weekends.
Oh, when he sees her, Adam. Huh.
On the weekends, but you just see her on the week.
Hold on.
He didn't say that.
You don't nail her when you're not in the same room?
When you don't see her, you're not with her?
You're not banging the bejesus out of her from across the country or on the other side of the state or anything like that?
And you see her, once a year?
Drew, you said you had girlfriends you used to nail all the time from different parts of the city.
Come on, please, give me a break. I'm a little nervous.
How often do you have sex?
I just said if you guys would have been listening when I see her on the weekends.
All right.
How often? Let's go back.
Oh,
how
sorry.
often?
Okay, probably about maybe during that weekend, probably once or twice.
So once or twice a week?
Yes.
And you have to really pressure her every time?
Oh, no, I mean, I don't, hold her down and gag her.
Do you have to pressure her every time?
No, sometimes. She's
But you always initiate it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
More or less, I'm the one.
All right. Well, listen, why don't you... And this could just be... I had a girlfriend, I used to call her Monkey Nipples. She called me her little rapist. And it was just one of those things. It doesn't always mean it's a bad thing.
But you wonder, it's once a week, and he has to pressure her into it, and I wonder
I know,
what's going on there.
Why?
Just a little bit.
Resistant.
I didn't get the part why it's only a weekend thing. Is she coming in from somewhere or something?
No, I live out of town now. No, it isn't every weekend that it's like this. It's just every now and then.
No, but what I mean is if someone you live out of town.
Yes.
So you come into town and see her.
Yes.
Okay. Well, listen, I'll tell you what to do. You sound like a decent enough guy. Why don't you just say to her next time she says it, or even you bring it up. You say, the other week you called me a rapist. I thought about it a little bit. Kind of hurt my feelings.
I don't want to.
Kind of bothered me. Yeah. And what'd you mean by that? And if you did mean something, let's talk about it.
And then talk to her about.
Now, how about a BJ?
How you feel about her as a sexual person, and what what those things mean to you, and how much you care about her, and realize that women really, correct me if I'm wrong, hate the pressure thing.
Hate it.
And it becomes like.
And then it becomes more than what it is.
Then it's no. Immediately it's no.
Yes.
As soon as the pressure, and then
they start to not like you.
You feel objectified. You feel
right. Here's how I work. We'll do a little role playing. Elisa, you help me out. You be the woman.
No.
See if you can get in touch with that party who doesn't want to have sex with me. You want some time? Or you sure you got it?
Yeah, I don't know if we have enough time. Okay.
You got it?
I got it.
I got it. Here's my technique. This is how I get the ladies. Hey, feeling a little amorous. You want to head up to the bedroom?
No.
Okay. Hey, whatever. Oh, come on!
All right.
Yeah, you see how that works? Give him a little beat. Let him think about it for a minute. You got to pretend like you don't want it for a minute, too. And then the begging begins. You thirsty? You want some 151 or tequila or something? So? Well, wait a minute. I know it's noon, but it is a weekend. I'm going to say it's pretty hot outside. You want some Everclear or something like that? Or like some roofies or ether or something?
Some ether. I got ether upstairs.
I got some bathtub gin. You want some of that? All right, Drew, where the hell are we going?
We're going to break.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
How dare you?
Yeah, we are.
All right, we'll be back. 500 is less than my normal thing.
I'm sure of that. Big gulp.
Go for the cannonball. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right.
Go for the cannonball.
Elisa Donovan, everyone. I want to thank you very much for coming in, Elisa.
It's just been absolutely my pleasure.
Yeah, and let's not take such a break next time.
I know, it's been way too long.
3 years. Right?
A long time. Well, when I did the show more recently than 3 years, the TV show.
No, that's 3 years ago.
Was it really?
Yeah. All right. Well, the point is let's not go so long.
Okay, absolutely not.
We got to recapture this magic again within, I'd say, 18 months this time.
All right, we'll split it in half.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Friday night, WB, 8 o'clock. Thank you, Elisa. And until next time, I'm Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo. I'm the smartest of all the blue-collar guys, and I'm stupid.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Engel. Loveline is the presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.